Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a little while. I hope everyone's good. Um, Today's gonna be just kind of a hangout situation. I do want to highlight some new things. But yeah, I haven't filmed in quite a while. I think the last time y'all heard from me was like July. So, hi. Um, Here I am, back in business. So I also kind of want to do this video a little differently in the sense that I'm going to kind of skip over stuff that I know that you have seen before. So for example, like we'll skip over my concealer step. We'll skip over a few things just so I'm really just highlighting the new stuff I got. So right here at the top, I will mention I have three pieces from the NYX Wednesday collection, as well as the new NYX highlighter, which is the like purple black color. It's so cool, honestly. It reflects green on camera, but the base is purple. So this is a very unique highlighter. But as far as the Wednesday products, I have the purple eyeliner, which is in like a violin bottle. I have the Enid blush palette, and I have the actual like eyeshadow palette. Full disclaimer, these have tester stickers on them because including this one. So they do have tester stickers on them, but I will say the only reason I have them, as you can see, the seal still intact. The seal for this one was intact, but I ripped it off because I opened it to look at it before I took it. The only one that is like open and played with is this one, but it's because I swatched it. So literally, when I tell you everything, even though it has tester stickers on it, like don't panic, everything was unopened because for some weird reason, nobody gave a shit at my store in particular. None of the customers like gave a shit about the Wednesday collection. Like, it sat there. Like, nobody bought it. So I took the testers home because I was allowed to. But yeah, it was just very interesting because the show is very popular, so I expected the collection to do well, and it did not. I think maybe the lip products were purchased, and like they didn't send us a lot of it to begin with. They sent us enough for the promo table, and we have like I said, I have unopened testers, and we have like back stock of it, even though it's a limited collection. So I find that very interesting, from like a sales perspective, that the collection didn't, like nobody really cared about it, because it's really pretty and I like it a lot. To be transparent, I've never seen the show. I don't have Netflix, so I didn't get the chance to check it out. But that aside, like the collection's really cute. So the fact that like it didn't do well, I just find that very interesting, especially compared to the Beetlejuice collection that NYX did last year. That sold really well. So the fact that this Wednesday one just kind of sat there, I think is very strange. I don't know if it came out too early. Like maybe if this came out in October, people would have gone for it more. I'm not sure. So we're going to get into using those. But first thing I'm going to do is do my concealer, or my base rather, my primer and my concealer. And we're going to go from there. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Hi. Okay. So this is the Enid blush palette. very cute, and the colors are absolutely adorable, as you can see, untouched. I'm gonna take the purple shade, which I don't know if it has a color name. It does not. These don't have color names. Bummer. But I'm gonna take this purple right here, and we're gonna do kind of a different look. Different than what I would normally do anyway, and I'll show you why. This is very pigmented. I like this a lot, thank God. Okay, good. I'm gonna do a little bit on the inside too. I forgot what this look is called, when it's like one color on the outside and the inside, and then a shimmer in the middle. There's like a name for it, and I won't lie to you, I don't know what it is. Perfect. Okay. Gotta do a little more. There we go. Great. And then I'm going to take this brush and do some underneath as well. This one's very, this look is going to be very purple heavy, if you couldn't already tell. Okay. Kind of sucks to ruin the like spiderweb pan, but I'm very impressed with these pigments so far. Alright, now for the middle of the eye, this part I left undone. We're actually going to take the new NYX highlighter. It's called Butter in Black. So the base is like a black purple, but like I said, it shows up very much green, reflective on camera, but like, yeah. So let's pop the safety seal that, thank God, it still has. Because believe me guys, I'm no fool. If these were used testers, I wouldn't have taken them. It's because as I said, this collection barely moved after we put it out. So the testers are basically untouched, which is so crazy to me. So there we go. Here's a better look at it. It's like purple and then not purple. It's very cool. So I'm just going to take my finger and get like a bunch on my finger. Yeah, see? Very pretty. And we're just gonna fill that middle space. Oh, that's gorgeous. So pretty. I'm wondering if I could like take a brush, or if finger's really the only way to go with this. Whoops. You know what? Yeah, that blush is so pigmented, it's like really, the brush is really holding on to it, so. There we go. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. There we go, a little bit on the bottom too. Nice. Excellent. So this highlighter is definitely really cool for the eyes. I'm very skeptical about how it's going to come out on the cheeks just because it is so dark. But we'll see. Overall, I think this is really gorgeous. Okay. So I'm going to take the same brush after cleaning it off that I did to do underneath here. And in the actual eyeshadow palette from Wednesday, there are quite a few shades in here. As you can see, I was playing with it. So again, I would never take a dirty tester. I don't ever recommend doing that. But there's this gorgeous like white shade right there with the really pretty purple underneath it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with that purple and just do like the rest of under here. Or should I do the white? That's tough. I'll do the white because it'll probably look cooler. So the white is like an iridescent, as you can see. So like, yeah, let's try that. Fuck it, right? Ooh, that looks cool. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. It adds like a glow, a ghostly glow. Perfect. Okay. Now normally I would do my eyeliner off camera just because I struggle. And I'll be honest, I haven't worn makeup in quite a while. However, because this is a Purple Wednesday eyeliner, I'm gonna see how it applies. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, the eyeliner, the shade of the eyeliner is Raven, and it's in this cute purple violin. Yeah, we're just gonna see how this goes, honestly. Some NYX eyeliners are better than others. It just says liquid eyeliner. It doesn't say like which formula it's supposed to be. So I guess we'll give it a go here. Hold on. Ooh, you know what? There we go. All right. See how this goes. Alright, I already don't love it. Yeah, I already don't love it. It's one of those where, depending on how many times you go over the same spot, the color's different. Oh, what a shame. You guys see that? How it's like, depending on how many times I go over the same spot, it's like not the same color. Oh, I hate that so much. And y'all know I love NYX. So I'm not out here trying to be a hater. I just genuinely can't stand when the eyeliner's not consistent. It's like if I make myself look ridiculous, that's one thing. The fact that I have to go over this to make it darker, that's a problem. Wow, I actually really hate that. Fucking A. It also doesn't help this is not the easiest eyeliner to work with. Mainly because you do have to go over it multiple times. So it's like really difficult to get it to be the right shape. Damn, I'm actually really disappointed. I was hoping this would be good. Though to be fair, if the eyeliner's the worst part and everything else in the collection's good, it's like, okay, well, oh my god. Yeah, it's not consistent. Oh god. Well, I fucked that up. Like I said though, if the eyeliner's the worst part and the rest of the collection's really cute, then it's like, it could be worse. It could be so much worse. It's just eyeliner's a crucial part to someone like me, so this sucks. Well, it definitely could be worse, I think. Alright, so could be better, could be worse. I'm like very scared to even try to like do the inner corner pointy like foxify thing I normally do. I'm actually like terrified to even try that with this because this is just like not a good eyeliner. This is very rough. Yeah, no, there's got to be a way to like problem solve that. So I have some kind of inner corner something. Here we go. Hold on. I think this, I already forgot if this palette has a black. It does. It's like a grayish black, but I'll just kind of do a little something something right here. We'll figure that out. Almost like a stamp situation. It would help if I did this correctly. There we go. A little off, but honestly not that bad. Okay. That's not the worst. That's a good black shadow for a random NYX palette. Color me impressed. Oh, that's very pigmented. Holy shit. Yeah, color me impressed then. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not Carbon from MAC, but that's a really nice black. Okay. Like I said, color me impressed. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay. So I think I'm gonna glue on some lashes, so BRB. Okay, lashes are on, and as usual, lashes fixes everything. Lashes fix everything. I can't talk. So foundation, I'm gonna try the Tier foundation. Tier is new at Ulta. This is the travel size of the foundation. It's normally much bigger. But it's cute. I have tried this before, but this is really only my second time using it. Looks like this. You take this little guy, the little spongy guy. If I can get this open with these nails. There we go. And there's the sponge. I don't know if this is my color or not. There was only so many samples available for gratis, so it's probably a little off, but that's okay. When I get the when I get another one, I will properly color match myself. It's just when it comes to what was available for free, we were limited to our shade range. Or yeah, the free ones were limited as far as shade range. That's just the luck of the draw sometimes. But I have used this before and I do like it, I will say. I just need to make sure I color match myself properly next time when I actually spend money on it. My only complaint, I think, is that the packaging could be a little easier. I think because it's the travel size, that's why it's so difficult to work with. I think if it was the actual like big one, I wouldn't have an issue. But because this is travel size, this is the mini one. So yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass, the sponge. But as stated, I think it's just because this is smaller than what it would normally be. So and when it comes to gratis, you get what you get. So yeah, we have the full line in the store now. We set up the gondola recently. So if I want to color match myself next time I go into work so I know the actual shade to buy, I can do that. Okay. The primer I used, no fucking surprise because I don't like this primer. It's the professional one. Brings out all the texture in my nose. So to be honest, last time the foundation didn't look this bad, but last time I used my regular primer, the e.l.f. one. So, if you can see that on my nose, it looks like a disaster. However, I know that if I used my normal primer, the e.l.f. one, this Tear foundation would look better. And at least I know that, because if I was just basing it on this primer, I would be pissed. But like I said, I know it's the primer, so we'll just move on. Yeah, that sucks. My skin is so dry with this fucking primer. Yeah, my skin looks a little rough. But that's this fucking thing's fault, not this thing's fault. So these don't go together. Keep that in mind. Alright, I think now we're gonna reach for the Enid palette again. I'm not gonna use the purplish blush. Oh, actually, just kidding. Ooh, but I kind of want to use this like magenta color, since I use this purple on my eyes. I kind of want to use this magenta color, but I have to be light-handed now that I know how pigmented this palette is. I just have to be strategic, which is fine. This will either make or break this. Oh, and my little mirror just died. LOL. Oh, that's pigmented, baby. That's pigmented, baby. Holy shit. Okay. Fuck. I fucked it. You know what? We'll just... It's drama. It's dramatic. It's a dramatic blush look. Very dramatic. Very dramatic. Oh my god. That's okay. You guys, this palette's no joke. This is pigmented. God, this is pigmented. Okay. Yeah, so honestly, even though this is a blush palette, you guys, I would use it as an eyeshadow palette because this pigment is like crazy. But I don't hate that. Like, that's a good thing, if that makes sense. I just don't think they should have gone so hard in the pigment department if this was supposed to be a blush palette. You feel me? Because that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. I'm not mad. I'm just shocked. So, not mad. Just shook. We'll say that. I'm like, do I just put on a black lip and a wig? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have to. Crazy. Crazy. I have to sharpen this. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna put on some black lips and we will be back. Okay. I haven't worn this wig in a while, just brushed it. She's a little staticky. She's still cute though. Got a little side part action. So last step, I'm going to take the Butter in Black highlighter and I'm going to put it over the black lipstick because I think that would look cool. Oops. If I can get the fucking thing open. There we go. Oh, yeah. Very pretty. No complaints here. Yeah, like I said, the worst part was the eyeliner, and then, like I said, I just used the wrong primer, so the skin doesn't look as good as it could. But other than that, everything else was very good. I do recommend the collection, except for the eyeliner. So, like, that's good. Like I said, this wig just needs to be restyled. She's been through it, and that's okay. But yeah, this is my little spooky ooky look. I could spice it up with some accessories, but I think this is as good as that's gonna get right now. At least there's no black lipstick on my teeth. That's all I can ask for. Okay, yeah. So, overall, blush palette, extremely pigmented. Be careful. Like I said, these are better as eyeshadows, but still, like, even as a blush palette, these are some really cool colors. So, like, I would say it's worth it, and then just, like, kind of play with it and see what you can do. Just keep in mind they're extremely pigmented, so, like, you know, use at your own risk, I guess. But like I said, fabulous pigments. Very cute. Adorable packaging. Absolutely adorable. So I did play with the eyeshadow palette before. I only used this one white shade in this video, but these are really pretty. You know, they fit the aesthetic. There's a lot of, like, useful colors. It's not just, like, purples. There's some neutrals that are gorgeous, some shimmers that are gorgeous, and the packaging's really cool. So, like, cute. This eyeliner sucks. I don't recommend it. The packaging's really cute, but the actual eyeliner is a disappointment, so I don't recommend this. But like I said, this is like the one thing in the collection I don't like. So like, not the biggest deal, especially compared to how nice these are. It's okay to have one dud. That's okay. This is gorgeous. I don't know how it looks on the cheeks. I didn't try it this time. However, this as an eyeshadow topper or a lipstick topper, really cool. Very, very pretty. I think I'm gonna, hold on. I think I'm gonna swatch this on the back of my hand so y'all get like a clean view of it. So you can really see the dimension happening here. It is very dark for a highlighter. But it's creative, it's different. Like NYX is trying to like reach outside the box, and I can't fault them for that. Plus on deeper skin tones, this probably looks fucking sick. You know, just because it wouldn't work well for me as a highlighter doesn't mean darker skin tones can't enjoy this. So like I said, NYX is just trying to be out of the box, and I really, really like it. I think this is really cool. Really, really cool product. It's different. And, you know, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm constantly asking for different because I love to see out of the box shit. And that's what that highlighter is to me. It's them trying to be out of the box. Which, like I said, good thing. Very good thing. So, can't fault them for that. As for the Tear foundation, you will see this again. Like I said, I will be finding my correct color, and I will be buying the normal size because I think that'll be easier to work with than the travel size. This is just too small, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, but I know for a fact that it's a good formula because I've used it before. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will hopefully be filming a little more. I'm sorry for the brief hiatus. It's just been a busy summer, and that's okay. I also need to update you guys on my room transformation. I had to do some more things. This room has officially become my office. My computer's up here. I have a new desk. Which you can kind of see going on in the background. So I'm not filming on a little table anymore. I have like an actual nice desk. So, that being said, I will see you guys soon. I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope you guys are getting ready for spooky season, baby. August is almost over. We are almost there. Obviously I'm ready. Are you?